we are out here at Utah Lake where search and rescue is getting ready to go back there out on the water to look for a 17 and 18-year-old girl who came out here yesterday with some pool floats to enjoy the afternoon. But right now, Sergeant Spencer Cannon is here kind of explaining what happened and about search and rescue. So we're going to listen in to what he's saying right now.
Car and the tubes themselves.
All right, and where do you guys go from here? Obviously, there's several dozen of the teams out here just gearing up and ready to go. What are you guys doing?
Well, they'll have the mounted posse that'll be doing some work there. We're going to have some of our search and rescue team members out on watercraft, and they'll just do grid searches in the water in the area where we believe they were. Part of the problem in this one is that a lot of times when you have people missing in water, you know where they were last seen, or you know a pretty good estimate of where they were last seen. In this case, we don't know that. We know a wider general area because of the personal items that we found and the tubes that were found, but that kind of opens up the search area to know whether they're in near the shore or further out on the water. So it's a little bit complicated because we don't know exactly where they were in the water.
And Sergeant Cannon, we are live on air right now. Can you kind of explain to us what happened last night?
There was a gentleman that was fishing along the shore of Utah Lake at about mile marker 20 south of Saratoga Springs. While he was fishing, he heard a phone ringing, and he answered it, and it was the mother of one of the missing girls calling, trying to get a hold of her daughter, and they had left some personal items there, car keys and things like that, and so we know that they were in that area. Not long after that, a tube that that the girls had apparently purchased was found in the reeds near the shore, and then the Department of Public Safety helicopter found a second tube further out in the water a short time later.
And we know that the water is very rough today, but you're saying that it was even worse yesterday.
Oh yes, yeah, it was worse. Some of the comments by our search and rescue people is that it was as bad as they have ever seen it, and these are guys that have 40 years of search and rescue experience, and so Utah Lake, it's unique in that it's a shallow lake, and so when the wind gets high and the waves get big, they're really close together and makes it really difficult, if not impossible, to navigate because of that.
And so right now you're just concerned for the girls' safety on where they might be, correct?
Yeah, we're hoping that they're holed up someplace along the shore, maybe freezing to death, but otherwise okay. We're still characterizing this as a rescue operation until we get further into it, and we'll reevaluate that status later on.
All right, thanks so much, Sergeant Cannon, for talking with us this morning. So again, as you just heard from Sergeant Cannon, those two girls are still missing somewhere out there on the lake, and search and rescue crews are getting ready to head back out on the lake to see what they can find today. So for now, we will continue to follow this breaking news and bring you all the details as soon as we get them. Live at Utah Lake, Lexi Johnson, Fox 13 News, Utah.